Hi guys, good afternoon and welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host Eddie, excuse me, and in today's video I will be discussing what I thought of the latest and very good episode of The Walking Dead, Dead City, which dropped 2 days ago. I was busy Thursday night. I did not have a chance to watch it last night, so I finally had a chance to watch it earlier today, and I really enjoyed it. I want to share my thoughts with you guys. Before I do that, please be warned, this is a spoiler-filled review, so if you're not caught up on Dead City, which is on its third episode, which dropped on Thursday, you do not want to keep watching or listening, as I will be going into spoilers, plot details, character stuff, all that jazz. That being said, you have been warned. So, diving right into it, great episode. This felt like an episode that had a healthy balance of emotional character backstory with some thrilling zombie action. Like, we got to see a gladiator cage match between Armstrong and multiple walkers. And the fact that the stakes were risen or that much higher because he had to literally carve open one walker because the Croat made his former henchman swallow the key to his handcuffs made it all the more interesting and nasty. And we got some more backstory and insight in the Croat. Turns out he lost his family to either a small group of walkers or possibly a family of cannibals, he may have implied. He went out to go get food, left his family in a post office, his wife, 2 daughters, and son. And when he came back, he knew by the smell that they were dead. And he said, I had lost my family to another starving family. So either a family of walkers or a family of cannibals? I mean, ugh. And then in terms of other revelations, we may have finally gotten a reason why Negan is wanted by this marshal in New Babylon. It's because it sounds like 5 citizens of New Babylon jumped, beaten, robbed, and possibly raped his wife Annie in the story that he tells Maggie. Annie goes to trade in town. She's not back by nightfall. Negan finds her on the road, alive but bruised, bloody, broken, and beaten, possibly raped. Negan goes to the local drinking hole, finds the guys who did it, probably kills them all, and clearly he killed someone, or all of them, or one of them was someone important to the New Babylon society, and that's why the marshals are after him. So that's probably why Negan said it isn't like they say it is when they tell people he's a wanted man. So that was interesting. And then we got, a pretty heartfelt scene between Maggie and Negan about how everyone who's ever been the most important to her, like her family and whatnot, is all kept in this little box. And we got pictures of Herschel and the farm, her dad Herschel, not her son, and a drawing of Glenn, and then Negan finding a baseball cap for Herschel was so sweet and weird because considering who he killed, it's like, but it was an interesting bonding scene between the two of them, although it was pretty funny when Maggie said, I thought you never shut up, or I thought you said you could shut up. I mean, it was pretty funny. I liked that. So it was a great episode. I liked the hunting scene in the opening, how they were using deer antlers to attract that deer and nail it with their little modified nail gun thing. That was pretty cool. Kind of reminded me of I Am Legend when Will Smith's character is hunting with his dog, also in a post-apocalyptic New York City. And then the home of the Croat and his followers looked really cool. I mean, the tanks of walkers that were filled with methane and people huffing off methane and cheering on the Croat and just living in this big arena stadium thing. I mean, the scope and scale of it was very impressive. It looked very cool. And, it was great. Like I said, this is a great character-driven episode. We got some more insights on Maggie, Negan, Armstrong, the Croat, even Luther when he tried to confront Negan and tell him, no, the plan's off, you and Maggie gotta go because of the wanted man poster. Negan didn't mean to murder him, but I think when he saw the opportunity to finish him off, he did, because he posed a threat to both himself and Maggie, and the whole operation about storming the Croat's home and finding Herschel. So I don't think Negan necessarily wanted to kill him, but when the opportunity arose, he just took advantage, which was understandable. And it unsettled him too. You can tell it kind of unnerved him, but clearly He is a capable survivor. He's capable of killing. He can kill with no problem. But just because he can doesn't mean he's okay with it, which is interesting. I think an interesting trait. I don't know if it's a trait, but an interesting quirk about him. So great episode. Really enjoyed it. Like I said, a healthy balance of great gripping storytelling combined with a great zombie action, which was the whole gladiator cage fight between Armstrong and the walkers. They were sicking on him. And it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed this episode, and I'm really enjoying the performance of the actor playing the Croat. He is so good at being so creepy and sinister. I can see why they cast him. So good casting call there. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed Dead City as much as I did. What did you think of it? I'd love to hear your thoughts and feelings on it. Excuse me. Have an awesome, wonderful rest of your weekend if I don't see you. I've got 2 more videos coming your way later today. I got to cover the newest episode of Star Trek Strange New Worlds and do a trailer reaction video to Dune Part 2. So stay tuned for those videos later today at some point. Have a great rest of your day and weekend if I don't see you. Stay safe out there. I know the weather is pretty crazy across the country this holiday weekend or before the holiday weekend. I know a lot of places are getting heavy floods and storms. A lot of places have excruciating heat waves. So be safe out there, everybody. All right, take care. And of course, until next time, may the Force be with you.